Hey, before we begin the gauntlet, we're going to go ahead and use the Shadowdark maps and create our dungeon. And we start off with the site size, which is a D6 roll. Now, personally, I'm hoping it's going to be medium or small. And we roll a 3. So it's going to be medium. I can handle that. Okay, next it's saying that you need to get 8 D10 dice. And what we're going to do is we're going to toss it on the hex paper, and wherever it lands, that's where we'll create a room or whatever it tells us to do next. Okay, I'm obviously doing it this way here, and I got 8d10 here, and we just kind of let it happen. I'm not going to go too high on this, and we drop it. Oh, one went off. Okay, so we got a 3, a 2, 4 separate, and we got a 0 there. And we'll put him right there, and we'll scoot this one up to right here. So there is no rules. You can move it around if you want. Like this 3 here, I'm gonna bring over here, and then we'll just bring this 4 right here, and we'll leave it at that. Now you're supposed to draw an outline of the dice. Before I do the outline here, I'm gonna go ahead and see what type of dungeon this is. If it's a cave, tomb, a deep tunnels, or ruins. You roll a d6 to find out. And we rolled a 3. It's going to be a tomb. Now you see all the facing numbers on here. This actually means something here. Now I wrote them down on the hexes here, but for example, we have 4 right here. And what that is, that's going to tell you the room type. So 4 is a minor hazard. And in the future, when they get into this room here or whatever, you're going to be rolling a d6 on the minor hazard table, and that's going to show you what happens there. 2 is empty rooms. So we got 2 of them right here. So I'm thinking about having the entrance somewhere over here, or maybe over here, having them come in this way. But there is a tomb encounters table in Shadowdark, so I may have them roll that, or maybe do like a 1 through 3 on a d6 die. 1 through 3, that might be like treasure. 4 through 6, actually nothing. Do something like that. So again, it's your game. And there's another 4 here. We have a 3 here, so that would be a trap. And then there's a trap table you roll on and decide what it is. There's 2 traps actually in this tomb. So, and then 10 is the highest dice, and it doesn't matter, highest die. Doesn't matter if when you roll whatever the highest die is, that is your boss monster. So 10 is gonna be the boss monster, and then you roll, find out what's on there. And we got another 4 over here. So we got 1, 2, 3 4s, 2 2s, and 2 3s. Interesting. Now I'm gonna try to rely on my artistic ability and make this into some kind of tomb. I did go on to or I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's a generator, a map generator, and it does have a dungeon generator and tomb generators, all that kind of stuff. I did find one that's very similar to this layout right here. So part of me likes doing it because it's quick. So, and it is an 8-room tomb. So maybe this time around I'm gonna just do it this way, the Shadowdark way here, and then later on, as I get used to learning how to play this and getting comfortable with it, I may start adding in the generator stuff, so I can move on quicker and get to the gameplay. So yeah, I'm anxious, and that's it. So alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and try to attach these rooms together somehow. I'm not sure if I want to do one hallway here or one this way. This one's interesting, so let's get to it. Ta-da! There we go. I got my little color pencils and stuff and start coloring. And as you can see, I did great for the hallways. Still have the same numbers there. The 2s here, 4s, and the 3s, and the other 4 here. And I added a little extra room here because I can. And then 10 is where the boss monster is going to be. Again, I know when we get to these rooms on this gauntlet, let me know in the comments here. I'm 50-50 here. I kind of like what's going on here. Like we can get to the 2's empty rooms. I mean, you roll it up and it was an empty room. So there was no minor hazard or major hazard, whatever. I did roll the danger level for this gauntlet, and it's risky. So gotta keep that in mind. like my little stairways down. I mean, that's pretty typical in doing map making, I believe. So remember, I'm a newbie at this. These are empty rooms, and I kind of want to roll to see if there's anything in there. I mean, it could be monsters, treasure, or something. Maybe a secret passageway. I mean, I'll bust out something like that. And then you got like 3 here, trap. Now see, we go in here, and I already know it's going to be a trap. This is where I kind of like, as a solo player, I like to be surprised, you know. This is where 4 Against Darkness, you get to the room and you have to roll on the table and see what it is that you're encountering. I'm trying to get my head around this with Shadowdark's dungeon crawl here and all. Because it's already telling me there's going to be a trap there. So in a way, I'm not surprised or anything. I'm not like, oh no, you know. So and like 4 is minor hazards here. So you roll, at least here you can roll on the minor hazards and figure it out. Boss monster is right here. I'm not even like going down the hallway. If I have to roll in the hallway, oh crap, we encountered a boss monster now, you know, or a wandering monster, whatever. So I don't know, that's where I'm 50-50 with the Shadowdark on the dungeon crawl. I don't know if I'm spoiled because, you know, I freaking love 4 Against Darkness and all the stuff in that. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Or is there any way to, I mean, I guess I could just do it blindly. You know, I don't even have to like roll for these, what's in these, you know, when I did the map and it had the numbers and stuff and I wrote down the numbers on there, maybe I didn't have to do that and just made the rooms and leave the numbers out of it. And then just roll and see what happens. I guess I could go that route. And that's another way of doing creating this dungeon for Shadowdark. Is just pick out things that you like in it, I guess, you know, or that I like or whatever, and go that route. Also, I enjoy making this stuff. It's cool. Part of me though is going towards that dungeon generator stuff, man, and print it out and all that, and then go that route. Or like I learned when I did the settlement, the roads in there, I used these big old hexes for roads, and the towns are all small. There'll be a video for that soon. But that's it. Just a quick video to show you. Here's the dungeon, the gauntlet. It's ready to go. They'll be entering in right here, as I was pointing out before. And we'll see how many survive, which may be none. I did a group of humans. I did a group of dwarves. And I think I did a group of halflings. So now I'm sitting there debating, do I just bring them all in as humans, or do I just mix it up, you know, bring in a halfling with a human and a dwarf, and then maybe another human and stuff, just whatever. So we'll see how it goes, man. Looking forward to playing this. Really like to figure out who the character is going to be worthy for the future Shadowdark adventure. So pretty cool. Alrighty, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.